Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Elle, the Modern Muse, and thanks for being here. Today I'm going to share with you all about my yoga journey and the namas and the niyamas of yoga. I started doing yoga when I was 18 years old and had a life-changing experience. The word yoga actually means union. And so I find it to be an amazing cross-training to any fitness that you're doing because it merges the mind, the body, and the spirit. Yoga, union of the mind, the body, and the spirit. So when I started studying yoga, I saw my life change. I became more peaceful, more content, clearer about who I was and how I wanted to move through the world. My life started to change because of the level of joy and flexibility that I had. And so what I'm going to teach to you today about yoga will help you to decide if yoga is a practice for you. So, what makes yoga special are the namas and the niyamas. The niyamas are an internal guidance system. There are 5, just like you have 5 fingers or 5 toes, so it's easy to remember. And each nama or niyama is just a way to live your life so that you can be a loving person and that you can share more light with the world. Number 1 is soucha. The word soucha is a Sanskrit word for purity and clarity. So yoga helps you create more purity and clarity in your life so that you can move forward exactly how you decide to move forward. Number 2. Now remember, these are the niyamas, so these are ways of being in the body. Number 2 is santosha. Santosha means contentment. So when you can find contentment within, you let your life be exactly what it is. Number 3 is tapas. Tapas is an internal way of moving with discipline. In yoga, when we eliminate particular foods or particular behaviors, it allows us to really show up stronger and more flexible in the body, mind, spirit. So for me, I quit drinking alcohol and my yoga practice got better and I became more alive. So it became really important to me to practice this tapas of discipline and of sacrifice, like sacrificing ways of being so that you can show up in more alignment. All right, number 4 is swadhyaya. Such a fun word. I love Sanskrit. Swadhyaya is self-study. So yoga is really important because even when you're on your mat and you're doing your different asanas and postures, it's an opportunity to reflect on who you are and to study yourself, never with judgment, always with that compassion, but to study and reflect on who you are and who you want to become. Because how do we change if we don't know what we're up to? Okay, then number 5 is ishvarapranidhana. And this means to surrender to something bigger than yourself. So when in yoga you decide that you're not just doing your practice for you, but your community, maybe your lover, your family, or life in general, that surrender gives you more energy to show up and be the person that you want to be. All right, still with me? So we have the 5 niyamas, and then perfect, we have 5 yamas. Now, the yamas are an external ethics guide. So first we're getting ourselves ready, and then this is how we show up in the world in the yogic lineage. Number 1, Ahimsa. We've all seen that like little hand, the Ahimsa is a symbol, and it means that we show up without harm. With everything we do, we move through the world without harm. Number 2, satya. Satya means that we move with benevolence. We know that we can create what we need, that we have what we need. And so we move from this benevolent place in total truthfulness with ourselves and with the people around us. Number 3 is asteya. Asteya means non-stealing. It also means responsibility. So how we show up in the world, what we take on to own as ourselves so that we can serve the planet, serve others. We all have a level of responsibility. And then we don't steal from others. We don't steal from the energy. We show up with the fullest cup so that we can be in service, so that we can be adding to the flow of life. That's asteya. Oh, I love this. So number 4 is brahmacharya. Brahmacharya is the Sanskrit word for unity. And we've seen these in the yogic lineage and Christianity. There's all sorts of rules or commandments, but to move in unity means that we see ourselves in the other, and then we allow ourselves to treat others how we want to be treated, with respect and dignity, compassion and empathy, because we see the unity in everyone. That's brahmacharya. And our final yama, number 5, is aparigraha. Now, aparigraha is the Sanskrit word for simplicity and generosity. To move through life simply, using the different niyamas and the yamas. It's the last one on purpose because we use these to stack on each other so we can move simply through the life in our responsibility, benevolently, not harming others. And then also it means to be generous, to take everything that we know and to give it to other people so that we can all grow into the greatest expression of who we truly are. I hope you enjoyed learning about these namas and niyamas. I love yoga because it is a physical experience. You move through the asana, you move through the postures, and you feel your body open and you feel yourself get strong. And it's an amazing practice because it has these ethics woven into it, so that not only are you strengthening your physical body, but you're strengthening and expanding your spiritual body and your mindfulness and the way that you move through the world. So let me know which yama or niyama is your favorite. What are you working on over there? And make sure to follow me at I.am.themodernmuse. We can be friends. We can talk yoga. I'd love to have you on my page. And I would love to be a part of your yoga journey. Keep coming back for more.